Working equitation is a sport based in Europe that was created from the European style of working cattle, similar to ranch horse versatility here in America, where the horse has to do numerous different tests or phases to show its versatility as a good working animal in a ranch or farm environment.
One of the neatest things about working equitation is how accessible it is for horses of any breed and riders really from any discipline. Your dressage rider, your amateur owner, your trail rider, your western rider, your cattle worker, various people who come into this sport.
We not only show the horses and the competitions, we show also the ethnographic and the cultural way of each country. We have here 4 kinds of tests.
The first phase is called working dressage, and that's in a standard small 20 by 40 meter dressage court, similar to a traditional dressage test or a reining test, where it is a specified test to show the submission. It shows the rhythm and gaits and cadence of the horse and the horse's unity with the rider doing specific movements. The second phase is called ease of handling. It's also called maniability. It's an obstacle course with a very set standard number of obstacles, which are all obstacles things that you would incur doing in the countryside or doing ranch work, such as bridges, gates, water hazard, pole bending type obstacles, showing flying changes. There's a lot of flying changes involved in the higher levels. This shows that you can take the training you learned in the working dressage, the unity you've perfected with your horse, and now you can go do a purpose with them. The third phase is the speed phase, which is using the same obstacles as ease of handling, but it is done with very few rules, just timed against the clock, where you go as fast as you can through the designated course, strictly against the clock. The fourth phase, the cattle handling phase, is usually only used at regional or national championships. The reason for this is that it gives the opportunity to have working equitation competitions at almost any kind of facility, not just ones where you have the availability to use cows. So it's been designed where it's very easy to get started in working equitation without doing the cattle phase.
Instead of just walk, trot, rising trot, sitting trot, canter, and with the obstacle we need to maneuver a little bit better and more the horse.
It's fun to open the doors, to go over the breaches, to grab the garrocha. Working equitation builds the horses all around and it really helps with their confidence besides just building muscle.
Working equitation is the result of good training, and it tests you along the way. So as you go through the levels, you develop your horse. You need to be able to side pass, you need to be able to leg yield, and you have to have a soft, supple horse. Working equitation is just an evolution into your horsemanship.
Well, I'm here for working equitation on Australian stock horses. They're considered in Australia the breed for every need. When we are looking for something to do with them to promote the breed in America, we thought working equitation was a really nice avenue for them.
Because when you start going into working equitation, you want that nice, quiet horse that's listening and paying attention, not worried about all the obstacles. And the quarter horse is perfect for that.
I think working equitation is great. I'm having tons of fun with it. I'd like to see more of it in Texas.
And I think the working equitation has a huge place in the United States.
Once America embraces the sport of working equitation, we'll be able to field a team that can go to Europe and compete in international competitions.
We are thinking that working equitation is going to be such a popular sport that it will have a place at the World Equestrian Games and at the Olympics. In order for that to happen, we have to get it recognized as an FEI sport in many member nations, and that includes the United States.
What I'd like to say to the American people, try it. It's such a good sport. You can show your horse, you can do different things, and you can show the capacity of your horse. I'm sure that when you, as a rider, come and do competition, and you will go on competing in work equitation.